Have you ever forgotten someone's name just seconds after they told you? It feels rude, embarrassing, even stupid, but psychology says something surprising. People who forget names easily are often not careless. They are mentally overloaded. Their brain is not failing. It is prioritizing stress, anxiety, deep thinking, emotional survival. These things take more space than names. Sometimes forgetting a name is not bad memory. It is a hidden sign of what your mind is carrying. Imagine this. You meet someone at a party. They smile and say, "Hi, I'm Daniel." You smile back, and 5 seconds later, the name is gone. You remember the face. You remember the voice, maybe even the conversation. But the name is completely gone. Why does this happen? Why do some people remember names instantly, while others struggle every single time? The answer is deeper than most people think, and once you understand it, you may never judge yourself the same way again. People who forget names easily often have one thing in common. Their mind is already full. When the brain is overloaded with stress, planning, worries, or emotional thoughts, it gives less importance to small details like names. Imagine meeting someone while thinking about work problems or personal stress. Your ears hear the name, but your brain never stores it. This is not poor memory. It is mental overload. Sometimes forgetting a name is simply proof that your mind is carrying too much already. Some people focus more on emotions than labels. They remember how someone made them feel rather than what they were called. Emotionally sensitive people often process human connection through energy and behavior, not names. They may forget Sarah, but remember she was kind, confident, or nervous. Their brain prioritizes emotional memory over verbal memory. This means they connect deeply, just differently. Sometimes the heart remembers what the mind forgets, but the truth goes even deeper. Anxiety can quietly destroy name memory. When someone feels nervous during introductions, their brain enters survival mode. Instead of focusing on names, it focuses on self-protection. Do I sound awkward? Am I being judged? This internal pressure leaves no space for memory. During job interviews or formal events, people forget names faster because anxiety steals attention. The problem is not memory failure, it is emotional interference. A stressed brain cannot listen clearly. People who overthink often forget simple things because their mind is busy analyzing bigger things. While someone says their name, the overthinker may already be wondering about personality, intentions, future outcomes, or hidden meanings. Their attention goes deep instead of wide. This is common in highly reflective people. They may forget your name, but remember your exact sentence from 2 weeks ago. Their mind is not absent. It is just operating on another level of focus. Here is something most people do not realize. Names need repetition to stick. Unlike stories or emotions, names often have no strong mental image attached to them. That makes them easy to lose. If someone says, "I'm Jake," and the conversation moves on quickly, the brain may not create a strong memory, but if the name is repeated, "Nice to meet you, Jake," it becomes stronger. Forgetting names is often not personal. It is simply how memory works. Some people live too much in the present. They listen, react, and engage fully, but they do not consciously store details for later. This happens often in creative and spontaneous personalities. They are present but not structured. They may have an amazing conversation and still forget the person's name by evening. Their attention is real, but their memory system works differently. Presence and memory are not always the same thing. Childhood conditioning can also affect this. Some people grew up in environments where names were less important than behavior. Maybe they were taught to stay quiet, stay alert, or focus on mood instead of identity. Childhood shapes what the brain learns to prioritize. If emotional safety mattered more than social details, the adult mind may still work that way. They notice tone, tension, and danger faster than names. Memory often follows survival patterns learned long ago. This is where things get interesting. People who hate forgetting names often forget them more. Why? Because shame creates pressure. The moment they panic and think, I must remember this name, stress increases and memory gets weaker. It becomes a cycle. They fear forgetting, then forget because of fear. This happens a lot with people who are hard on themselves. The brain performs worse under emotional pressure. Sometimes kindness improves memory more than effort does. At its deepest level, forgetting names is not really about memory. It is about attention, and attention always follows emotion. Your brain remembers what it believes matters most: safety, stress, connection, fear, meaning. Not every mind is built to prioritize the same things. Some people remember facts. Some remember feelings. Some remember faces. Some remember pain. The brain is not broken. It is revealing its priorities. And often, forgetting a name is not a weakness. It is a reflection of where your inner world is focused. Think about your own life. How many times have you judged yourself for forgetting something small while silently carrying something huge? Maybe you forgot a name because you were fighting anxiety. Maybe because your heart was heavy. Maybe because your mind was trying to hold together things no one else could see. We are so quick to call ourselves careless, but sometimes we are simply tired. Sometimes forgetting is not failure. It is evidence of an invisible battle. And maybe what you need is not better memory. Maybe you need more understanding for yourself. So the next time you forget someone's name, do not rush to call yourself rude, careless, or stupid. Ask a deeper question. What is my mind trying to protect? Because psychology teaches us one powerful truth. Behavior is rarely random. Even small habits carry hidden stories. Forgetting names may look simple on the outside, but inside it can reveal stress, sensitivity, deep thinking, and emotional survival. Sometimes the mind forgets names because the heart is busy remembering everything else.